Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, magical fantasy tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Guys, I am doing a sale on my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, with code CANCERBABY or CANCER3. You'll get it for $15.15. Also, check out Gina with Cancer Baby Tarot, and I do a collab on Fridays called Piping Hot Tarot Talk. We both read all 12 signs, and we do some, give some information. We have where we talk back and forth about different things like grounding or things you might want to know, spiritual stuff. So let's get into this for Aries. Aries, you had angel number 111. Look it up. Okay, let's get into this. What's this about, Aries? You got somebody lying, deceiving, another relationship. Okay. So someone's maybe getting caught doing something they shouldn't because they're thinking of you, they're crying, nostalgia, missing you. I feel like you're going to catch somebody in the act. Now, your energy is you're very guarded with that 9 of Wands energy, guarded and defensive. You're going to find out the truth. That's their energy is the truth. The obstacle is the World card. The outcome is heartbreak. What are they hiding from you? Somebody's being very cold and calculated with that King of Swords energy. And what's the advice? 6 of Swords. Let's get into this. So I feel like you're just, the harsh truth has been given to you. You're finding out something here. And I feel like your judgment is very, guarded and defensive. You're going to find out what's happening and you're going to be pissed, right? There's a truth, Aries, that they're going to tell you. They're going to be honest with you, and it's going to cause an argument. Has to do with something ending so something new can begin. A karmic cycle. It's like there's a closing of a cycle of this relationship. You seeing things from a different perspective, you taking a step back because you want to know more, you want some more clarity here. I do believe you're going to be heartbroken once you get that clarity. And they're going to claim it was just a mistake. They're going to claim it was just a mistake. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like they walked away from the relationship. This person is very cold and calculated, but I feel like they walked away from the relationship. And the advice is like to move forward, right? Move on from the burden. Move on from the burden. Leave it out in the cold. Leave this person out in the cold. You're going to find out that they were being very deceptive with you. Taurus. Taurus, you got reconciliation. I do believe we're in retrograde until the 8th. Spiritual attack, karma. Okay. Oh. Okay, so you have divine intervention, facing their demons, karma. Spiritual attack. Tell me about this. Your energy is the 6 of Swords. Their energy is the Fool. What is the challenge is the Page of Wands. The outcome is the Queen of Wands. What are they hiding from you? The World. And what is the advice? Empress energy. Okay. So for you, you know, you've got the Six of Swords, which is trying to go from rough waters to calm waters, or moving forward, and you're trying to stand your ground. Moving forward, you're going to stand your ground against whatever drama or strife, jealousy, competition that's going on around you. So for you, you might be standing up from yourself. You might be, at this point, you're trying to have smooth sailings. So you're still standing up for, you're fighting back against the drama is what I feel like. There's the Fool. Tell me about that. Ooh, major arcanas, 4 major arcanas here. This person's manifesting reconciliation. They want to take that leap in divine timing. They want to actually, they're ready to move forward with the reconciliation. For you, standing your ground against the drama, you're finally sticking up for yourself. See, you've decided that you're going to handle your business. You've done some soul searching, and this is where you're at. I'm going to fight back. I'm not going to let anybody take advantage of me. The obstacle is an argument or a fight. So I almost feel like the obstacle is not to fight for you. So heartbroken over an argument, but it's illuminating your happiness, you know, happiness and wish fulfillment. So wishing not to fight. Your wish is not to fight with somebody, you know, because you want to be happy here. Taurus, I feel like your person could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. And I feel like you're trying to make peace in a situation. You're trying to be patient. You feel like this person is your person and there's love here, okay? This is like you're not going to be taken advantage of. They want to reconcile. They don't want to fight with you. They want peace and balance with you. They're trying to close. This is the karmic cycle here. This is the karmic cycle that they've gone through. This is, what were they hiding? A choice. So this spiritual attack or karma, divine intervention here, facing their demons, okay? There may have been a choice between two and they wanted to be with this person. It was sexual for them. And I feel like this is a cycle that's now ended. This person is coming in Empress energy here. It's almost like they're waiting for you to master your emotions. You're coming in feminine energy, but you're actually a masculine here. I feel like for them, this is about, they know that you're in your emotions about the situation. But I feel like they had a lesson to learn before they could reconcile this relationship. Gemini. Toxic people, and under the bottom of the deck, snooping. Somebody's stalking you. Somebody's wrong crowd, addiction, bad advice. But there's somebody who's driving by, stalking, social media, psychic, or tarot reader. Somebody may be consulting a tarot reader. Who would have thunk it? Okay, your energy is pre-Empress energy. Their energy, 9 of Swords. The obstacle is the Queen of Wands. The outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. What are they hiding? The Knight of Pentacles. And the advice, the Five of Swords. Tell me about this energy for Gemini. I feel like you're in the pre-empress energy here. Somebody's rushing towards you to apologize. Somebody may be trapped in their head, needing to close a cycle, needing to get away from something. That toxic people. So something needs to close. Something needs to end so that something new can begin. Because this person is, they're tired of having sleepless nights. They're tired of feeling betrayed. Like this person can't go to sleep. They're constantly awake. They can't rest until they close the cycle. Now the obstacle is the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is a masculine energy to the feminine, okay? But this is the karmic. This is the karmic. This is an opportunity for love. There's a Queen of Wands that wants an opportunity where love is concerned. Or do they just want you to keep you from somebody? Or keep your person from you. Okay, the outcome, I see there's justice in 10 Pentacles. There's a marriage here. They're trapped in their head about getting married. What have they been hiding? Gemini, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. It's almost whoever they're dealing with. I feel like this is a third party. Now, I feel like the energy is for a long time they've been in their emotions about a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And you getting clarity is going to cause a Tower moment. You finding out about this person is going to cause a Tower moment. That means that this is going to fall apart, like shit's going to hit the fan. And the advice is somebody is manipulating a situation. They're manipulating arguments, or they've got to win an argument at all cost. When it comes to you, they're back and forth in a family situation. So I feel like this person's always got to have the final say. Now, I'm going to tell you that's Emperor energy because it's my way or the highway, but wanting to win an argument at all cost, it has to do with juggling their person in divine timing. Tell me about this. They don't want to lose you. That's for sure, but there's going to be a big blowout. They may be driving by, reading tarot, having tarot read for them, but this person, there's a toxic person here. Could be this third party. I want to know more about this. I feel like when you find out about this, oh, they only want, yeah. See, this person wants an opportunity for love with a partner because they're unhappy about a partnership. They're unhappy that the two of you are connected. Cancer. Cancer, you got Empress energy. Apology, remorse, a shame. Somebody's got some guilt where you're concerned. Your energy is the Sun. Their energy is the Ten of Wands. The obstacle is the Nine of Swords. The outcome is the Hermit. What they're hiding is the Seven of Swords. And the advice is the Death card. Almost you're wishing and waiting for the betrayal to be illuminated. You want to see somebody get caught red-handed. You want to see somebody get caught red-handed. Now, there's a burden of a third party with the person that you're dealing with. And their wish fulfillment is to recover or heal. The obstacle is this person's, I almost feel like they're afraid you're going to find out. Emperor energy. This person's having sleepless nights wanting to be with you, but being at a crossroads. Being at a crossroads, not knowing what direction to go in. The outcome is somebody's doing some soul searching about past mistakes. They're trapped in their head when it comes to love. Now, what are they hiding? They're hiding some deception from you. They're hiding the deception from you that they've gone and been with somebody else. So you might not be aware that this person is cheating because there's a choice and they took that leap towards a choice. The outcome is this person's got regret or remorse because you're their person and they don't want to lose you. You may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, Cancer. Yeah. You're going to find out that this person has got guilt, remorse. This is because there was a third party energy. Leo. Determination, persistent, still holding on, flowers, gifts, under the bottom of the deck, planning a phone, like somebody's determined to communicate. They're making plans. Okay, tell me about this. Leo, your energy, Seven of Pentacles. Their energy, the High Priestess. The obstacle is the Page of Swords. The outcome, the Nine of Wands. What are they hiding from you? The Hermit. What's the advice? The Eight of Wands. So you're looking back at past mistakes and you're looking for an opportunity to move forward here because you're coming in as yourself, Queen of Wands. You're looking for an opportunity to move forward. The person that you're wanting to deal with is not speaking. They're not saying anything because there may have been some kind of betrayal. Juggling a tower, putting the pieces back together. Putting the pieces back together. What's the obstacle is you've got your eye on this person. You see this person has walked away. That's their wish fulfillment. To block. Leo, if you're trying to make plans and you're trying to be persistent about still holding on to somebody and wanting to communicate, this person does not want to communicate. They do not. They're resisting. I feel like you're being very patient with somebody from the past because of all of the drama. There was a lot of drama. Now, I feel like you see that somebody, you've gotten the clarity that you've been ghosted, you've been left out in the cold, but you're still obsessed with apologizing. Someone's obsessed with an apology. Now the advice is to communicate the burden, talk about the burden, but somebody is very unhappy, discontent in their judgment. Or, I feel like their opinion's not changing. Even if you try to communicate about what happened, the burden, they're still unhappy in their judgment. They're not going to be satisfied with what you're telling them. Virgo. Got toxic people. Got spotlight. Someone's self-absorbed. This person could be somebody who spotlight could be on them. They could be like you're watching this person. This person could also be a creator, content creator. It could be famous. They're in the spotlight, but this person is very toxic. Tell me about this. Your energy, 5 of Pentacles. Their energy is the Justice card. The obstacle is the burden, 10 of Wands. The outcome is the 3 of Swords. What are they hiding? The world. And the advice is the devil. So Virgo, you are wanting to leave somebody out in the cold. You feel like somebody is just a con artist or a manipulator. You know them as toxic because you want to ghost somebody and because they manipulate. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This person wants to work on the connection. So they want justice working on the connection. Maybe they feel like you bring them money. Because this is all about the pinnacle, working on the pinnacle, the justice working on. So working on this commitment with you, whatever it is, if you're in business with this person would stand to make a lot of money off of it. The obstacle is you're not letting go of something they've done in the past, and that's a burden. You're not letting go of something they've done. You'll bring it up. You'll bring it up in an argument. You're not letting go of whatever they did. The outcome, you're going to feel betrayed by this person. Like heartbroken and betrayed. This person's in and out. This person just, I feel like there's no trust here. No trust. Virgo, I feel like you need to close this cycle. You're wishing to close the door on the situation, right? So that you can move forward. Now, if this is a romantic partner, this person has addictions. They hang with the wrong crowd. They've got to be the center of attention. They're self-absorbed. They could be narcissistic. It could be a lot of things. I feel like, again, with that toxicity, the devil energy. Okay, the advice is that you will have the strength you need to rebuild after this toxic thing, whatever this situation is. Right? Because I do see the 10 of Cups for you under the bottom of the deck. So at the end of the day, you release yourself from this, you're going to be just fine, is what I'm getting. Libra. You got message, you got communication, conversation, expressing feelings. You got faith, healing, intuition, and dreams. You got guidance. Somebody may be helping you through a struggle, Libra. Somebody may be helping you through some kind of a struggle. This also could be, you could be communicating to a faith, like a pastor or somebody who's a healer. You're gaining perspective here. You're looking at the bigger picture. This person feels like you're their person. 10 of Cups. The obstacle is the 10 of Wands. The outcome is the Knight of Cups. What are they hiding? The 2 of Swords. And what's the advice? The 4 of Cups. Tell me about this for Libra. You're looking at the bigger picture when it comes to this relationship. You don't just see things for the surface. You're looking at the whole picture there, Libra, right? Before you make your decision. I like that because you're looking at the good and the bad. You're weighing your odds here. This person is going to tell you that you're their person, that you're their, it's almost like they're worried about telling you this. They're worried about telling you this. They're afraid that this will be a burden and they won't get what they want. Let me get over here. Tell me about this communicating trapped in your head. They're going to tell you. They're going to tell you that there was an opportunity. They were trapped in their head about an opportunity, something they didn't want to tell you because they knew it would cause a burden. There is no equal give and take with the Queen of Pentacles. They have moved on. So this person hasn't opened up to you the way they should have. This is about somebody that they used to know, because there's nothing left between the two of them. They definitely want to be with you, but why does this person have a hard time communicating? Even though it's communication, this is like it's finally coming around. This person wants to attempt to offer that cup to reconcile, right? But because they have regrets, remorse, or they feel ashamed about something. What they were hiding you, they've cut out the juggling because it didn't work in their favor. Something came, okay. Libra, your person cut out the juggling. If that person was going between you and somebody else, it caused a tower moment. Something happened. Something happened where it just blew up in their face, right? With a third party. It has to do with they cut out the juggling because it was a tower with a third party. That third party, something happened. Something bad happened. This person's not happy that you're holding back though. But you feel like they were manipulating the relationship. This is why you're taking the time to look at things before you make a decision, because this has been going on for a long time. So you felt manipulated in this situation. That might be why you held back and why they're unhappy. But I will tell you, there is love here still. There is love. This reeks of a twin flame. So I don't recommend, like, when it comes to dealing with somebody who's cheating or an ex or something like that. But twin flames are different, guys. You have to understand. People still make the comment, why would somebody want to go back to that other person? Because you don't have a choice, because you can't cut the cord. It's meant for you. But those are lessons that you've got to go through to strengthen you for the journey ahead. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's not just, you know, Billy Bob on the corner and you flirting with this person. This is about a soul connection that you cannot break the ties of. Okay? That's why you would take that person back. Scorpio. Trust me, as a twin flame, I can personally tell you, we don't want that shit. We don't want to deal with that shit. But are you stuck in it? Yeah, because there's lessons that you're meant to learn. You signed up for this before you came. Scorpio. Sneaky, mysterious, hidden information. Stubborn, bossy, selfish, inflexible. So it's almost like, Scorpio, they're telling you it's none of your business. It's none of your business, that kind of thing. They're going to sneak, like, now this could be you, could be them. Take it out, resonates with you. Your energy is the Hierophant. Their energy is the Hanged Man. The obstacle is the Queen of Swords. The outcome is the Four of Wands. What are they hiding from you? The Three of Cups. What is the advice? The Five of Cups. I feel like with you, you've kind of had enough. You may be at a place where you're obsessed with just standing your ground or blocking the relationship entirely. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with them. Or you feel like it's a toxic relationship and you're blocking that situation. You want it to end. You want this to be over. Now, they're trying to look at the bigger picture, but they were manipulating you. Right? They were manipulating you. You're coming in pre-Empress energy. They were manipulating you. And almost like, I don't like the fact that you got the Six of Pentacles, because not only, you know, for them to take a step back and look at the bigger picture, it's like this person would go out of their way. It's almost like you're playing checkers and they're playing chess, okay? Because this person needing to take a step back and see the bigger picture so they can use that towards their advantage where you're concerned. And then it's almost in breadcrumb you, and then breadcrumb you. There is a third party here, Queen of Swords energy, from the past that they talk to all the time, right? It's almost like they may be trying to tell them to be patient. Like you're going to come back around. Like to hold back from be patient before you take that leap, right? They're getting advice from somebody. They're getting advice from somebody. It has to do with the relationship, but there's betrayal here. And somebody's definitely moving on. I feel like you're moving on because of the third party. Now, third parties, guys, don't necessarily mean that you're sleeping with them. It may be anybody that interferes in a relationship would be a third party, right? So this is about a relationship betrayal and moving on because of a third party. Again, with the third party. Now, I feel like for you, this is about you're resisting somebody. Scorpio, your energy is that of the King of Cups. You're in your masculine. You're resisting this reconciliation and divine timing. This person trying to come towards you. That's a no for you. Even though here your energy is pre-empress energy, you're in your masculine over here. You still could be pre-empress. But you're resisting this. They're going to regret what they've done. So this person definitely is trying to heal the partnership. But I feel like it's not happening right. It's not happening right now. Now, I don't know if you are the Empress and you're dealing with a karmic, or if you're the Empress and you're dealing, because I feel the karmic is here. I feel the karmic is here, but they're giving very bad advice. Whatever, this is somebody he talks to from their past. They're giving bad advice. I'm going to tell you right now. Sneaky, mysterious, hiding information, right? Bossy, selfish, inflexible. Because, and your person is in the lowest vibration possible. Knight of Wands energy. So I feel like you've got a long way to go with this, because I feel like it's going to get worse before it gets better. That's what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio. It's going to get much worse before it gets better. Sagittarius. You may be young too, because I feel like it's going to take a while, because you're at the beginning of this journey. No contact, blocked, silent treatment, cut off all communication. Okay, so for you, I feel like you're not talking to somebody, but you're working on your money. You're manifesting money. Sagittarius, your energy is the Two of Swords. Their energy is the Star. The obstacle is the Nine of Cups. The outcome is the Ace of Cups. What are they hiding? The Two of Wands. And the advice is the Magician. So you're cutting off communication. You're in no contact because of the drama. You're in no contact with someone because of the drama. This person's wishing for strength because they're out in the cold. This person is having a hard time with the fact that you have cut them off because of the drama. The obstacle. Okay. Manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, unexpected money, promotion, and entrepreneur. I'm going to tell you something. You cut this person off. The obstacle is they're wishing to attack your money. They're wishing to attack your stability. This person is angry that you've left them out in the cold because they're penniless. This person's got the Five of Pentacles. But now this person is wishing to attack your abundance, right? Okay. So Sagittarius, be very careful with this person. This person's going to try to love bomb you. You got the Ace of Cups, right? For the outcome, but an opportunity to deceive, right? This is about them acting like they're so in love, but they only want what you've got, not what this isn't about love. This isn't an opportunity to deceive. Right? Or it could be a deceptive illusion. Somebody's wishing to attack your money. They may be attacking your love life as well. being at a crossroads. You're not really sure about this person, Sagittarius. You're coming in as the King of Wands. You're not sure about this person because you don't feel like there's like this person's not on the same page as you are. And that's a problem. That's a problem. You're not, this person's not dealing with the full deck here. The manifesting a relationship, manifesting a sexual relationship. You're going to find out. You're going to find out. This person's going to try. They may try to tempt you with sex. You feel like it's a burden because you're not on the same page as this person, but this is them wishing to attack your stability and an opportunity. This could be an opportunity to deceive where love is concerned, or it also could be a deceptive illusion when it comes to love. So they may try to get you to fall in love with them with spell work. So you're in no contact. You're working. This has to do with you taking care of money. This is about money, but you're in no contact with this person. Okay, Capricorn. You've got thinking of you, but you've also got liar, deceiving in another relationship. Tell me about this. I want to say that was Aries as well. So you could be dealing, Capricorn, you could be dealing with an Aries. Your energy is the Eight of Wands. Their energy is the Empress. The obstacle is the Chariot. The outcome is the Sun. What are they hiding? The Three of Cups. And what's the advice? The Four of Cups. Somebody's trying to get their relationship back on track because I feel like you're communicating back and forth. Someone's manifesting the relationship. Now you got Empress energy. You have a twin flame here. Someone is resisting. This person's resisting. Because they're waiting for somebody else here. They're resisting because they're waiting for a King of Swords. That's the double dealing, okay? The obstacle. Somebody regrets moving on from somebody from the past. That may be you, Capricorn. You may be regretting that you've moved on for somebody. This person's not looking like they're wanting you back. Where you're wanting the relationship, they're wanting to be with somebody else, and now you're regretting what you've done in the past. Now, the outcome, it's illuminating all the drama in the partnership. What are they hiding? I feel like there's a third party, and somebody is that they're communicating with, and you may end up walking away, or it's almost like they may feel like they have the upper hand because there's somebody in the picture. The advice here is you're unhappy, wishing to close the door and cut somebody out. So, because I feel like you're the one who's thinking of them, but they're leading a double life. They've got other things happening. Aquarius. Aquarius, you have angel number 4444. Look it up. Infatuation, denial, obsession, attraction, and somebody is obsessed with you because they're stalking you. You have a stalker. They're snooping, they're driving by, they're stalking your social media. They could be driving by your home. Your energy is the Knight of Pentacles. Their energy is the Ace of Wands. The obstacle is the Page of Wands. The outcome is the Five of Cups. What are they hiding is the Seven of Cups. And the outcome or the advice is the Eight of Cups. So I feel like for you, you've been married for a long time. You've been married for a long time. This is a long time, and this is you celebrated a relationship. So the foundation, a celebration. You've been married a long time. This person is wanting sex. It's almost like they want to use sex as a weapon here because they want this to cause a tower. They want you to reciprocate what they want so it causes a tower. That you may have been arguing. Aquarius, this is an argument with somebody who wants you to cut somebody off and move on. And I feel like your energy is that of somebody who had regret of their deception. They regret what they've done and they've moved on from this person. This person does not have, the power they think they have. So your energy is that of a husband, but this person wants an opportunity for a relationship. And it's almost like this person could be a Leo. I feel like they want an opportunity for the relationship, but I feel like you're standing in the way. You're standing in the way. I feel like whoever your partner is, they could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like for them, they will walk away if they find out about this. They'll walk away. It's almost like they'll walk away with all the money. The Ace of Pentacles is the one pentacle that grows, right? It can grow and prosper, right? If they get clarity, if they find out anything about this past person, it's over. It's over and done with. This person, you have a stage 5 clinger here is what I feel like. Pisces. You got intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you, and you have a twin flame. Ooh, okay. So you literally are coming into union with your twin flame. Pisces, your energy is the Knight of Wands. Their energy is the Knight of Cups. The obstacle is the Three of Pentacles. The outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. What are they hiding? The King of Cups. And the advice is the High Priestess. So you might be feeling like you may be feeling like you're rushing this, and you could still be trapped in your head about past mistakes. So rushing into a sexual relationship, but still trapped in your head about the past, right? This person wants to be with you. They want to come out of the cold in this partnership. They don't, because they're not happy where they're at. This person wants to be with you. They want to come out of the cold so you can be partners again, because they're not happy. This person wants to rebuild, and they are being guided. I almost feel like for you right now, they're being guided towards this commitment to work on rebuilding the situation, trying to fix it, trying to put things back together. Now, it's Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that Queen of Pentacles is the karmic here. The karmic is attack this relationship. You're going to find out about the truth that this Queen of Pentacles attacked the relationship, which is very common in a twin flame. Now, your energy, Pisces, is the King of Cups. What's been hidden? Like there's a tower. There's a tower for a long time. So they've hidden this. They've hidden something for a long time. This is about this tower for a long time to move forward with you. So in this case, I'm feeling like your Emperor energy. So in this case for you, the one that has the third party is the Empress. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. If they're hiding something from you, I don't feel like you're not hiding this, but this is a tower for a long time that they've tried to move away from. But you do have somebody who is a high priestess here. Queen of Wands. I feel like that's this person, right? Because you've got the devil's illusion of deception. Somebody who was doing witchcraft, and you're finding out, getting clarity. It's illuminating. It's illuminating all of the nonsense. You thought the reason you were trapped in your head, you think this was moving too fast, is because it was. You really need to you got to process all of this before this can come into union. But this is about you guys having this chemistry, coming into union, and it is a twin flame. So you're going to find out. If you don't already know, you're going to find out all the details. So guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.